My name is David Volk, and today's post goes into the way, way back machine looking at the characteristics of different office workers. These are the telltale signs of an omnipotent office mate. With the post, is your coworker the Almighty? Some of these are hard to say, some of these phrases together, so please bear with me. Before you start asking, no, we're not talking about the spiritual view that the Almighty is in each of us. No, we're talking about the likelihood that you are actually working with the big cheese, their own bad self. Now that the high holidays of Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur are getting nearer, and most of us aren't sure how the heck we're going to observe them, it's time to think about our lives, what we're doing with them, how we live, and who we're spending our time with. Since about a third of our lives are spent at work, it's perfectly natural to think about who we might end up sharing a cubicle with when the virus finally abates. Inspired by the holidays and songs like "What If God Was One of Us" and "What If God Went to My High School," it seems like a good time to look at what it would be like after the Almighty graduated high school and college and went to work in your office, starting out as an average working Joe with this latest installment. Here are ways to tell that your office worker, co-worker, may be the Almighty. 1. They hold a low position in the company, but seem to be treated with great deference. For some unknown reason, everybody stops and listens to what they have to say, and they feel it might be important even though the person they're talking to is a lowly mailroom attendant, and no one knows why they're giving them so much attention. 2. This person has the puzzling ability to get you to do stuff you don't want to do without you realizing it until later. Yep, Tom Sawyer's got nothing on this guy or gal. Not only was she able to get people to show up on the weekend and paint a mural on their cubicle wall for free and feel grateful for the opportunity to do it, she also got us to clean out the staff refrigerator by simply putting up a sign that says, "Your mother doesn't work here. Clean up after yourself." Heck, we don't even like cleaning our fridges at home. 3, to save power, she sometimes works by the light of a burning plant that never singes. It's the strangest thing. She's not the one who has to pay the company's light bills, but even so, she doesn't mind working in the darkness. She just touches the bush on her desk and immediately catches fire. It provides plenty of light, but never seems to be consumed. Puzzling. 3, whenever he or she expresses a negative opinion about a company decision or policy, even quietly, under his or her breath, the company's stock plummets. You could say that they're the ultimate insider. Or is it the almighty insider? We're not sure which, and we're still not sure what the penalty should be for this type of insider trading. 4, in particularly contentious meetings, they seem to somehow be nearby when the CEO starts slapping himself and can be heard asking in a stage whisper, "Why are you hitting yourself? Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself. Why do you keep hitting yourself?" While the government has IRS agents who will audit you, and the mafia has enforcers who break knees, the Almighty and Big Brothers turn to this mostly harmless form of entertainment and enforcement, and the Almighty and Big Brothers have their own way of getting things done, which makes up for in embarrassment what it lacks in strong-arm tactics, whatever that means. 5, repeatedly gets the better of the head of HR, a Mr. Lou Cipher, whenever they meet for annual employee evaluations. Every year they meet, every year Cipher thinks he's got the goods, and every year this coworker not only manages to avoid getting any negative comments in his evaluation, he also convinces the head of HR that he is exceeding expectations. 6, he's never questioned by accounting when he or she submits an expense report, no matter how outlandish the claim. 7, hates it when people explain their bad behavior by saying, "The devil made me do it." You heard me, Geraldine. Who do you think was responsible for canceling the Flip Wilson show in the first place in the 70s? And why do you think that, to this day, you rarely hear the name Flip Wilson anymore? Anyway, we're just saying. 8, I think it's 8. What the hell do I know? Oops, I'm sorry. It gets even more irritated when they explain behavior by saying, "I don't know why I did it." Fortunately, You don't have a television show, so there really isn't much chance he'll be canceled that we're aware of anyway. Number 8 or 9 or 10 has the ability to create a weight they cannot lift. Because if she's omnipotent, she's strong enough to create a weight she cannot lift. But if she's omnipotent, there's no weight she cannot lift. This is just making our heads hurt. And last, frequently hurls insults at company president Bill Zebub and never seems to get fired. Oddly enough, some of the insults seem to be in foreign languages. We love the Spanish ones the best, but we have a suspicion that he's also using Sumerian, Aramaic, and a dash of Old English just to confuse us. I've been David Volk, and this is Chin Music.